Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. What the mainstream media was afraid to tell you about the news this week. This week, while the mainstream media obsessively defended Hillary Clinton's attacks on Tulsi Gabbard, here are the things that happened that really matter. A federal judge overturned an Obama mandate that could allow doctors and medical providers to be sued if they declined to perform transgender surgery for religious reasons. Now, that's a pretty big deal because it was a pretty big and egregious and obvious violation of the First Amendment right to religious liberty for medical providers of faith to decline to participate in procedures that violate their religious beliefs. But did the mainstream media report on this story? No, they did not. The mainstream media did not say a word because the mainstream media is in the pocket of the Democrats, and this story makes the Democrats look bad. Joe Biden, John Kerry, and Harry Reid all caught on tape from 1998 calling Bill Clinton's impeachment a lynching. This comes after the Democrats spent the week pretending to be outraged because President Trump called the Ukraine witch hunt a lynching. The Democrats and the mainstream media claimed Trump was a racist for using that word. But did the mainstream media report that Joe Biden, John Kerry, and Harry Reid all said the exact same word in the exact same context 20 years ago? Nope. Once those videos surfaced, the mainstream media suddenly just stopped talking about the Trump tweet. How convenient. The state of Massachusetts tries to make it a crime to say the B word, punishable by a fine of $200 or 6 months in jail. A Democrat legislator introduced the bill, which is an obvious violation of the First Amendment right to freedom of speech. But did the mainstream media report on this story? Nope. The mainstream media was silent. A judge ruled to allow a lawsuit by the city of Chicago against actor Jussie Smollett to go forward. Chicago is suing Smollett to collect $130,000 that the Chicago Police Department paid to officers in overtime pay to investigate the false police report filed by Smollett. But did the mainstream media report on this? No. The mainstream media barely covered this because it makes them look bad, because they believed Smollett's hoax hate crime without investigating it, because they want to believe that all Trump supporters are evil. Former Obama staffer Jen Psaki admitted on CNN that presidents use quid pro quos in foreign policy all the time. She said it's normal for presidents to use levers to make foreign nations behave the way the U.S. wants them to behave. And we use money, U.S. aid, as that lever. But did the mainstream media report on that? No, they did not. Of course not, because the mainstream media has spent the past month pretending Trump's phone call with the Ukrainian president was some kind of egregious, impeachable crime. The mainstream media doesn't care to report any of that to you, so we will. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and until then, have a good night.